Hey, hello, this is Aaron Ryan from the Rian Group here at Keller Williams Realty again, and today I'm here to talk to you about how sellers can boost the sale, be able to maximize their value in today's market. How can you get top dollar for your property? You know, the first thing that I always tell every seller that I meet with, and I took some notes here to be able to share with you today, the first thing that I talk to, sellers about, whenever I go out and meet with somebody, and I meet with a lot of homeowners, generally 5 to 7 a week. The first thing that I talk to them about is preparation of the house for sale. And when I say preparation of the house for sale, it doesn't mean going out and putting a brand new kitchen in a house that doesn't need one. It's talking about things like, making sure that there's no scuffs or scrapes or scratches on the walls, maybe doing a carpet cleaning, getting things freshened up, making that first impression that a buyer is going to have about your home really matter and really count. So from a preparation standpoint, remember a lot of the renovations that you do in a property, especially in a market like this, are not going to be dollar for dollar returns, right? So you want to be able to do the renovations that are going to matter, that you're going to get 90 to a full dollar back for every dollar that you put into your property. So things like maybe fresh paint, new flowers out front, bark, carpet cleanings, that kind of stuff, addressing the true issues that would hinder your property from getting the offers. Maybe you're getting 5, 6, 7 showings on your property every single week, but you're just not able to get that offer. A lot of times it's because the house was not prepared right the first time to go on the market. And that's one of the things we always do. We want to do a full staging consultation and a full preparation meeting so that we can get the house ready when it goes on the market. Renovations, updates, and repairs. I've always been a big fan of knowing about the issues up front with a house before putting it on the market. So I always recommend maybe having a pre-inspection on the house, getting an inspector in there, let them point the issues out, and then going through and doing the necessary repairs. Or things like if you have a leaky faucet, or you got something that's just kind of standing out. Maybe you had an old leak on a second floor, and there's a wet spot on the ceiling on the first floor. Making sure that kind of stuff gets touched up. That's going to be key. When buyers go out and they're looking at properties, they want to know that the house is sound and that it's a good property, and that when they move in, it's going to be as close to move-in ready as possible. That's how you maximize your value in today's market. So if you have any questions about any of this stuff, definitely don't hesitate to give me a call. I can be reached here at my office at 503-343-1666, or as always, you can email me, Aaron@theryanGroup.com.